Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome to the first episode of 2021 of Coffee with Chuck. Well, you'll notice I am in the Oval Office, or at least in front of a picture of the Oval Office, and I'm holding my KU Jayhawk mug. So there are a couple of reasons for this. One, on January 20th, the United States did what is historic for a couple of reasons. One, we had a peaceful transfer of power from one administration to another administration, from President Trump to President Biden. And with all the rancor and division of the 2020 election, we still, as a country, were able to come together, have an event that happens every 4 years. It may look differently, but every 4 years we have a presidential inauguration, and we have a new president take the oath. President Biden took the oath on his family Bible. And another historic event when Vice President Harris became the first female vice president in our nation's history. So, as all Americans, we should be proud that we're able to do this transition peacefully, and we have a legacy since our nation was founded of doing this. That doesn't change the fact that we still have many issues in our nation and certainly disagreements and differences. I will tell you that we have differences and disagreements within my family. I brought the KU mug because I have friends who are K-State alums. I graduated from the University of Kansas. I love the Jayhawks, but I have many friends that would throw this cup against the wall if they had a choice or a chance. And so that's something that divides us, our favorite college team. But it's not something that has to destroy our friendship or our relationship. If I let being a K-State grad affect my friendships or working relationships, we wouldn't have several of our staff, some of our really good staff. So I don't look at where they graduated from college. I look at their experience and do they have a passion for the mission of JAG-K. So there's a lot of division in our country right now, and it relates to a number of things. Political philosophy. Sometimes it's along racial lines, sometimes it's along religious lines. You name it, there can be division if we allow it. And so my hope is, instead of focusing on what divides us, we really come together around those things that unite us. And President Biden talked about the country uniting and coming together. And I'm hopeful that certainly we can do that. It does take effort on everyone's part to kind of meet in the middle. And I'm not even talking about the middle politically necessarily. I'm just talking about understanding the other person's point of view, giving it value, and trying to come up with a solution where it's a win-win proposition. So while we have differences, I still know that students in JAG-K, students in JAG programs across the country are looking to solve problems. We're not dwelling on the issues that divide us. We're trying to work together to create a broader path forward for our fellow students, for our fellow family members. And one of the things that I loved about late last year was the National Student Leadership Academy. While many people across this country didn't know how to respond to the pandemic, they let that be an obstacle in participating in National Student Leadership Academy. We not only had students that participated, we absolutely dominated at National Student Leadership Academy. Out of the 40 finalists in all 4 events, 10 of them were from Kansas. So we had 25% of the finalists. Of the 12 students who placed in the national event, 6 of them were from JAG-K, and 3 out of 4 national champions at the NSLA were JAG-K students. So we demonstrated very clearly to the rest of the JAG family in 40 states that we are resilient, we are persistent, and we are excellent. Let's continue setting that example. We're not perfect. The state's not perfect. This country's not perfect. But if we all do our part, it can be even better. So that's our challenge for 2021. We made it through 2020. Let's take this opportunity and let's do wonderful things. Until next time, enjoy your coffee.